Bimini today. Just pretty much docked. Good morning from Bimini. Good morning. We're at Bimini. This is our last day of this birthday Halloween cruise. And happy November. I did something yesterday for today that I wasn't planned necessarily, but I'm excited. I've always wanted to do a cabana at the beach club at Bimini, which is a private little beach club area for Virgin. I've always wanted to do a cabana, and I wanted to, but they were booked up, so I was like, no. And I wanted to pay for it with my sailor loot, which was like money that when I booked this onboard offer the last time, I got a bunch of money to spend, and I was getting stressed out on like how am I gonna spend this money, because it was a lot. And I was just scrolling through the app yesterday, and guess what? A cabana popped up. So you know what? I was like, hey, let's see if this works, and it did. I couldn't cancel it at that point either, so I just owe a little bit more money. I think they are $650, and with my credit, it paid for over half of it, so I'm not mad about it. And I'm actually excited because I'm not a big beach person, and there's gonna come a point in the day where finding chairs is gonna be really difficult on the island. There's a pool area and a beach area, and I typically like to go early so I can get a chair. But now we don't have to do that. With the cabana, which I'm going to show you in this video, you can be there all day from, I think it said 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have this cabana all day. It's going to have chairs, lounge chairs, a little covered area. I think it comes with some alcohol, and then I think also like some hosts will like bring you your drinks and food and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. I was a little like, oops. I was a little bit like, oh no. Did I really do that? And I did. But you know what? I think it's gonna be a good way to end my birthday trip. And it's pretty expensive typically, so I got a good chunk of it off. So come join us in Bimini today, where we have a cabana, which is exciting. So come join. Random note, check the movies on your TV in your hotel room, because they do add different movies every single day. They do. The first couple cruises I went on, I was like, oh, they're changing the movies. I don't think they've removed any, but they've definitely added them. And I know for a fact today there's new movies. Breakfast at Tiffany's was not on there. Emma was not on there. The Downton Abbey movie was not on there yesterday. So just keep that in mind. More movies might pop up. It's very thin. Here's our cabana. It comes with a $100 bar credit, and then I think they'll bring us food, and we have like a bartender. That's awesome. And there's our view. This was a Grove Cabana. Alright, and then we got this little lounge bed. Looks like we got some, oh, there's a bug. Some water over here. Got some towels too. And then it comes with those two loungers. This is our food for later. I remember it being really good. And then we got a drink menu. I'm excited. I heard about this drink. It's a coconut. This is a real coconut. It's got coconut water and I think I said rum in it. I think you can get whatever alcohol you want. I'm really excited. Update. This is actually a good drink. The people next to us were telling me that someone got it once and it just soaked up all the alcohol, but I don't know. I kind of feel the alcohol even though I don't taste it. But the other big thing though is this was $19. I feel like I've already drinking all of it, but there's still so much left in there, so it kind of feels like it's 2 drinks in one. So it actually might be a good deal. And I think you can put whatever alcohol you want in it. You can also get it without alcohol and just do coconut water. I assume it'll be way cheaper.
All right, our attendant came to us about 10 minutes before food started, but I got one of everything except for rice and beans. That I remember is one of my favorites. That is one of my favorites. That's also really good, so yum. Update, I love the pork as always. I love the cassava as always. My mom really liked the chicken. I also really liked this pumpkin curry, which is a vegan dish. However, I liked to dip the chicken in it. And then the corn's always good. This fish, it was good too. It is cold. I don't know if it's raw or not. I don't think it is, but it is a cold dish. Those are my favorites. And then the rum cake is good. But I would always get this, pork, the cassava, and the corn probably. That's what I would get.
Alright, it's our last night on the cruise. Going to one of my favorite restaurants, Extra Virgin tonight. So Pink Agave and Extra Virgin I think are my top two. And then Test Kitchen is just like a unique experience. But in terms of food, Extra Virgin and Pink Agave are my favorites. So excited. And my mom has not been here. I didn't realize that, or I forgot. So that's exciting. So I'm really looking forward to it. I gotta figure out new words. That's exciting. But yeah, so come join us to our last dinner on the trip on this ship. We're gonna have fun. The goblins out, baby. You know me, baby. Crispy artichoke. I loved this last time. This is the pork cheeks. It smells so good. Alright, this is a pistachio kind of espresso martini. I'm excited to try it. It's my favorite dessert. This is the
Why hello there from the future. I'm not gonna lie, we were really enjoying this last meal at Extra Virgin that I forgot to do a review afterwards. So here I am in the future with, you know, I'm very sinusy sounding, but here I am. So this crispy artichoke dish is one of my favorite things I've ever had. I've gotten it every time at Extra Virgin. I love it so much. I even tried to make it coming back home. It's so good, and I've never had artichokes really before besides that dish. So we then got the charcuterie, which was good. I really enjoyed the nuts. They were like rosemary roasted. This was my pasta dish. There's so many pasta dishes that sound so good on this menu. I asked the waiter which one they preferred out of 3. I normally get the gnocchi, and he recommended this. It was a burrata, like ravioli, stuffed pasta with prosciutto and peas. It was fantastic. That crispy prosciutto was perfection. I then got the pork cheek, which was really good. It was very rich. I liked the pasta that was underneath. I just would prefer to get all of the pastas if I could at this restaurant, but I felt like I needed some sort of meat. This pistachio espresso martini, it was okay. I was expecting more. I've had a better pistachio martini before, but I appreciated it. I'm glad we got it. And then, much to my surprise, my mom wanted to try all the desserts. My favorite is this like chestnut one on the bottom left of this picture and in the video. Overall, we had a great meal at Extra Virgin. Pink Agave is definitely my favorite out of this trip and has consistently been the best. So now let's go to our debarkation day where we had brunch at Razzle Dazzle.
a lot of cruise ships out today. Also, they removed all the Halloween stuff. I got a salmon bowl. So some waffles.
So on debarkation day, like I said previously in another video, you can leave as late as like 11 in the morning. So we got the latest debarkation group and we got the latest brunch option, which you can go to the Wake or Razzle Dazzle. So this time we went to Razzle Dazzle. I've actually only had brunch here on debarkation day. So I do feel like it is a slightly rushed process, but it's still great to get as much time on the ship as you can. We didn't have flights until like later in the afternoon, so we wanted to take what we could out of the trip. So we really enjoyed this meal. I think one of the best things at Razzle Dazzle is their bacon. My mom ordered a side of bacon. It's like a crispy candied bacon, and the waiter was like, "Do you want one too?" And I was like, "I'll just share." I really regretted not getting my own bacon, so please make sure to get the bacon if you eat at Razzle Dazzle. I do think that the brunch is better than the dinner, absolutely. I got something new this time. I got the salmon bowl. So it was like raw salmon. It was either quinoa or farro. An egg. There's avocado. It was a very light meal. I was really glad I got it before we had a flight later in the day. My mom wanted to try the waffles, which had like an icing on it. They were fine waffles. I'm very much more of a savory breakfast person than a sweet breakfast person. And then for her actual breakfast, she got like the standard breakfast of like eggs, sausage, and I think tomatoes, and then that bacon again. So we really enjoyed our breakfast at Razzle Dazzle. I definitely recommend it. So that is the finale of my birthday Halloween Virgin Voyages cruise. I hope you enjoyed these videos. I had so much fun on this trip, and I look forward to going on another Virgin Voyages cruise. Please let me know if you have any questions about what cruising on Virgin Voyages is like. I love it, and like I said, I cannot wait to go back on another one. So thanks for watching, and get ready for my next trip. It's gonna have a full-on holiday theme. I'm very, very excited. I'm actually heading out tomorrow, so stay tuned.